Got the hair back down off my eyes. Wow, great. Welcome to our show. Great to have you guys on.
Thank you.
The Soundwaves from Manchester-Essex Regional High School. This is wonderful, and especially good timing because I know a lot of you are graduating and moving on, so it's really great that we got you on the show before you all split up and go your own separate ways. But I'd like to talk a little bit about the history of Soundwaves, how you guys got started, how long the group's been going, and always start with a little history. So who would like to talk a little bit about that?
Well, we got started in fall of 2008 when we had to Ms. O'Neill wanted to put together a patriotic piece for a Veterans Day assembly. So she selected 8 of us to do America the Beautiful a cappella. And of course we all fell in love with a cappella music and kind of wanted to start working with more a cappella stuff. So we put together the group and we actually got our name, the Soundwaves, in the winter of 2010, I believe. Savannah came up with a name for the Soundwaves.
Good name.
So yeah,
Earlier it could have been musical chairs. No, we moved you guys around so much, but that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And so it seems like, I'm guessing that it's developed every year because you have more people now,
Right.
and lots more material. About how many songs do you guys know, would you say? That's a good question, huh?
Yeah, I would think, yeah.
Uh-huh. Now, would you say that, looking back a little bit, because it seems like a cappella, especially with, some like shows like Glee and American Idol and things like that, and especially with some of these college radio stations and now starting to do a cappella segments, do you think that had something to do with, seeing more people getting involved and wanting to sing that beautiful harmony and be a part of that?
Yeah.
I think that the popularity of a cappella has definitely grown recently, and I think that it's just great that more people are getting into it and getting more involved.
It's a wonderful sound. And you guys got it. You guys have a wonderful sound, and your director, Donna O'Neill, I'm sure she's worked hard at it, and then she's going to have to do some recruiting to get some people to take spaces for you guys next year when you go to move on. Well, that sounds great, and it's great to see that you've stuck with it. And how about another song?
Okay.
The Soundwaves.
Our next song will be James Taylor's That Lonesome Road.
Walk down that lonesome road all by yourself. Don't turn your head back over your shoulders, and only stop to rest yourself when the silver moon is shining high above the trees.
If I had stopped to listen once or twice, if I had closed my mouth and opened my eyes, if I had
cooled my head and warmed my heart, I'd not be on this road tonight. Carry on, never mind feeling sorry for yourself. It doesn't save you from your troubled mind. Walk down that lonesome road all by yourself. Don't turn your head back over your shoulder, and only stop to rest yourself when the silver moon is shining high above the trees.
Wow. Well, James Taylor would be proud. No doubt about that. That's wonderful. That's great. Once again, we're listening to the Soundwaves from Manchester-Essex Regional High School. And let's talk a little bit about kind of what's going on now, some of your thoughts about the near future and stuff. How many seniors do we have in the group that are going to be moving on? Okay, so this question's for you guys. Do you know, I'm sure if you're thinking, like, obviously you know where you're going to go to college and universities, are you thinking one of the first things you want to do is check out the a cappella scene at your school? Or does that even have something to do with where you are going?
Well, I'm going to art school in Boston. I'm going to Mass Art. And they don't really have an a cappella group, but there's a string of colleges called the Fenway Colleges that it's a part of. And I'm sure one of those colleges has an a cappella group that I will definitely think of joining because I love it and it's a part of my life now, and I have to.
Great, yeah. You've got a good future ahead of you with that kind of attitude, I'll tell you. That's wonderful. Anybody else while we're talking with the seniors? I mean, you're looking to keep going with it?
I'm going to Salem State next year, and they don't have an a cappella group, unfortunately, but hoping I can start one. So.
Determination. Love that. Love that. Anybody else among the seniors?
Yeah. I'm going to Tulane down in New Orleans, which has like a really, really awesome music scene. So that was one of the reasons why I decided to go to Tulane. So I'm really psyched about that. And they have 2 main a cappella groups, and I'm already really excited to audition. So definitely going to continue.
So that had something to do with your decision.
Good music department and music scene. So
yeah, wonderful. Okay, well, we wish you guys all the best of luck in your.
Yes. I'm majoring in music at Stetson University, which I'm really excited about, and they don't have an a cappella group, so maybe I could start one as well.
Yeah. Great. Oh, that's wonderful. So how about you folks that are still going to be in high school in Manchester-Essex next year? How many of those are among you? There you go. Okay. Great. Well, my first question is, do you plan on continuing this and being a part of the group next year again?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. My guess would be that you're already looking for recruits for next year.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great. And what are your thoughts over that? Like a kind of like you're just going to take the summer off and then just start back in again in the fall, or have you already been talking to people? Hey, come join our group. You know, we're losing so and so, and we need this bass voice or whatever. You know, those kind of things.
Well, to be in a cappella, to be in the Soundwaves, you have to be a member of chorus. So of course, all the chorus members know about it, and we typically hold auditions each fall. So I bet we'll get a lot of recruits. We need boys. We have a lot of basses leaving, so we have a really strong bass section this year. So we're looking to recruit some new basses to join.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, another thing that came to mind that I've always wanted to ask you, a cappella groups, is how do you go about choosing songs?
For us, we choose in a variety of different ways. When we first started off, Miss O'Neill would bring a song and would teach it to us. That's how we learned that Lonesome Road, which we just sang.
Mm-hmm.
But as we got more into a cappella and performing, we would start to come up with our own songs. Like, I brought Fix You to the group, and we sang it together and decided that we liked it and wanted to put time into it. And most recently, Connor here actually arranged his own a cappella piece.
wow.
So,
Well, good for you. Wow. Excellent. So it seems like it's definitely a very democratic approach,
yes.
and which is wonderful. And do you have like a kind of a single style that you kind of like aspire to, or do you like to keep that wide open?
We're all over.
Very large difference.
And I think that's what makes us special and sets us apart from different a cappella groups, is that sure, we cover the pop stuff, we do Fix You, we do Africa by Toto, but we also we know an Italian song, we know an Irish folk song, so patriotic songs, we kind of do it all. So
Oh, good. And some standards too, that kind of thing? Okay.